Stepfan Taylor, and I represent Revenge of the Birds.
All right, I am now sitting here with Stepfan Taylor, Arizona Cardinals. He added the S because he was a Stanford Cardinal before, singular, kind of.
Yeah.
Running back, of course, drafted, going to the Valley of the Sun. What was your first reaction after you just found out, I am now officially an NFL running back?
Sense of relief. Got drafted. Now it's time to work. The waiting game it's over now.
Right.
So that was definitely exciting. I was there with my family, so everybody was exciting, jumping around the house. It was a good feeling. Now I'm ready to work.
What was the first thought when you found out that you were going to be an Arizona Cardinal specifically?
It was kind of crazy because my friend Drew Terrell, he's from Arizona, and we were just talking about what teams, like what we see everybody going and things like that. And he threw out Arizona Cardinals. I was like, yeah, I can see it. And then when it happened, I thought about that at first. But like I said, it was a good system. Good system for me. New coaches coming in.
Yep.
Great players. So it's a good system, good area as well. So I felt it was a perfect situation for me.
How much have you now spoken to your new coaches, the guys that are going to be in charge of your immediate career?
Yeah, we went down there for rookie camp, and taking in the playbook and taking in the coaching and everything. I'm still in school, so I have to leave.
Wow.
I'm not allowed to be down there. So I'm finishing up school, and I'm gonna head back down after graduation. We're ready to work, but still trying to look over the playbook and things like that.
Yeah, what's the challenge now? Looking at that playbook, a pro playbook, now that you're moving on from a very run-based system at Stanford to a more pro-style, more balanced perhaps system at Arizona. What was your reaction upon looking at that?
Actually, it's kind of similar. Our playbook at Stanford was pretty complex. We try to be prepared for every situation coming up to the line. So, they bring this look or this blitz, we're able to kill out of it. So I think that helped me out a lot with the Arizona Cardinal playbook. So looking at that, it's the same. It's similar ideas and things like that, just different terminology. So that helps me out a lot, able to pick it up quicker and understand the concept of things rather than, just getting the ball running right here, understand the bigger picture. But it's going to take time just learning a new terminology because some of the words that they use in their offense that we use in ours are completely different. So
Right.
I have to eliminate that and just get used to the new words.
What's going to be the biggest transition for you? Is it going to be the speed? Is it going to be just dedicating your life to football instead of just you have school, you have football, now you are a professional? What's the big transition that you're trying to figure out how to navigate?
The biggest transition is knowing that it's strictly a business. Now,
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Stanford did a great job of allowing you to take care of your body. They were going to baby us around. They teach us how to go foam roll before and go meet and look at film and things like that. Act like an NFL player. So they did a great job of preparing us for the next level. So now we just got to understand it's a business now. On the scholarship, you can get cut. It's like I said, they're not trying to fill a graduation rate. So they easily get rid of you. So you got to understand that and go out there and compete every day.
You mentioned you're still in school. What classes are you still taking?
I'm taking my senior capstone class.
Which is what?
Science. It's a science technology-based class. It's a society-based class, yeah.
Is it weird to be in class one day and then be looking at a playbook, or like an hour later? Is that a weird thing for you still?
It feels like college. Still looking at the
That's
playbook
true.
and still in school. It's just like I'm not done with school yet. But you definitely want to get it over with. But you gotta finish strong. Get that degree. Otherwise, what's the point of going to Stanford? I wasn't gonna graduate.
I completely agree.
Yeah. So that's the first priority. Get that degree, and also look at my notes that I took from Arizona and just remember that, and the plays and things like that.
One of the big things with the NFL is you're getting paid. Like
Yeah.
you are a professional. You're
Yeah.
going to receive a paycheck, and a lot is made of what athletes in the spotlight buy with their money.
Yeah.
There's the reasonable things,
Yeah.
your house, your car, the things that you need to get by day to day. Have you thought about anything dumb to buy? That is dumb, but you're like, I kind of have to have it now.
I haven't. I've been.
You went to Stanford, so I'm assuming you're not going to waste your money?
Yeah. Because I remember back at Stanford, me and my friend, we was talking about it. It's like we was trying to figure out how people went broke after the documentary came out.
Right.
And we're like, we're living good right now. Of what we have, we don't have any money out here. We have our shirt, our clothes, car to get around.
More shirts.
Yeah, I'm fine. So, I haven't thought about that yet. I might trade in my car and get a little better one, but
Sure.
see what money I get back from that. But Other than that, I haven't really thought about anything.
All right, you're in an extraordinarily physical division now in the NFC West. Obviously you're in Stanford, you're nearby the 49ers, your old coach, Coach Harbaugh. What are you looking most forward to playing within that division? Who are you most looking forward to not watching, but playing against now?
Yeah, like you said, it's a competitive division. So, I mean, if you do well against the best, you're the best.
Yep.
So that's what you're striving for. You don't want to be in a weak conference if there is one. But, I mean, to be in this tough division with those teams, you're going to gain a lot of respect because, you're playing the tough teams two times a year. So, I mean, being in that division is only going to make you look better and make you want to strive better and compete better with your teammates for the top spot.
Patrick Willis, what are your thoughts when I say those two words that you're going to be seeing twice a year?
He's a big guy. Knows how to play football.
He knows how to play football.
Knows how to play football.
That's the answer of somebody that went to Stanford who was taught how to speak properly about middle linebackers that are trying to destroy him. Stepfan Taylor, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.